Patience Holman and Brittany Affolter, and then we'll dismiss them and then take questions for Coach Redburn. Coach, ready when you are.
Yeah, I was really happy with the way we came out. I thought, we did exactly what we talked about. We want to be aggressive and attack. We felt very comfortable in the environment, and we've been here this year earlier. So I thought our players did a great job. We had some C&I balls and some things get through. We had some key hits. Brittany came up with our big hit right there. So, we certainly gave ourselves a chance, and, we battled and everything. So Arkansas is a great team, and I knew it was going to go 21 out. So, we battled there to the end.
All right, we'll take questions for the student athletes. Ethan?
Start with you, Patience. Just you told us yesterday, you said y'all weren't going to be intimidated coming in here. Y'all were going to give them your best shot. Just what do you think that this said about y'all today, just the fight that you gave?
I feel like just don't sleep on us. Like, we came out ready to attack. We just come full of energy and full of surprises. So yeah, we just got to keep doing what we're doing and trust the process.
Of you, I guess, Brittany, you can answer it. Just how tough is it, whenever you have such a good game and come out on, on the other side?
It does suck. I mean, because we just put all our effort into that game, and coming out on bottom is not what you want, but it just builds the fire and just makes us want to work harder, especially for our seniors. Me being a sophomore, I want to play for them, especially because I know this could be their last game. So I think that really built a fire under us, and that loss is just going to make us go up.
You talk about your at bat and kind of what you were seeing on that.
Honestly, I was just looking for a pitch to hit. I figured that they were going to come in on me, and I just needed a pitch to hit, and luckily it went up the middle and scored 2 runs. Probably the best feeling I could have had. It's just nice to be able to just come in there and not be afraid and just step in the box and just take a deep breath and just do what you know how to do.
Yeah. Brittany, what did there's the second pitcher that Arkansas brought in, Robin. What do you think, she did well to kind of keep you guys off balance there towards the final 4 or 5 innings or so?
I would say definitely that rise ball. I mean, we were kind of coming in just kind of seeing line stock, so we were watching her, and I think the rise ball just caught us off guard, but I think we're going to come in and even stronger because now we know. We did face her before, and I don't think any of us were scared. I think we were just off just a little bit, and I think the next time we see her, we're going to hit off of her. So, I mean, I'm not really that worried about it.
And Patience, just, what specifically was working for you tonight? Is 6th grade innings, just one kind of came back to bite you guys?
Honestly, just mixing the high-low, keeping them guessing with the off speed, really just trusting my movement, not trying to do too much. Also trying not to let the umpire kind of get in my head. His zone was just kind of inconsistent. So just trying to keep my composure and just trust this process.
Ladies, thank you. Great job. All right, questions for Coach Redburn. Ethan, go ahead.
Yeah, Coach, just kind of what I let off with them. Just what do you think it said about your team to come out and the fight that y'all showed?
Yeah, I'm proud of them that, we've been talking about it, and we knew it was going to be a big environment, and it was. And I thought that they handled it really well. We didn't commit any errors. We out hit them 7-6. We hit a couple of really good balls that they made some great defensive plays on, and robbed us. So I thought we came out and we did exactly what we wanted to do, and we played on the big stage, and they battled and competed, and just unfortunately this time right here we just fell a little short.
Will you talk about maybe what adjustments you saw Arkansas make, specifically with that 5th inning that they got the lead?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of getting one of those points where you start to wonder, when does, good teams, good hitting teams, good hitters make those adjustments, and what can we do? And so I knew it was kind of getting to that point, and, they hit the ball down the first base line drive right there, and then they hit another one kind of up the middle. So I just kind of seen where it wasn't necessarily they were squaring us up and driving balls, but they were just getting the barrel to the ball. And, there was that tough call of, do I stay with pay on this, or do we go ahead and make the change? And so I thought that they adjusted really well. And, again, as the game was progressing, that's what good hitters and good teams do. And so I give them credit for what they did there at the plate against us.
Were you surprised maybe that they pulled Morgan so quickly into this game? I know bases were loaded, big threat, but still it was an early pull and go to the bullpen there.
Yeah, but I felt like it was probably the right move for them, the way we thought we could get to her, and I think it showed a little bit. We were getting, some contact and getting the barrel to the ball as well. But I think with as many left-handed hitters that we have in the lineup, and then they go with left, so it's left on left. And so, I'm not quite sure how that's going to go. So I considered at one point in time, do I need to go now with some of our right-handed hitters and see how that changes things? But we decided to stay with it, the way we did. Again, I just give them credit. They made the adjustment when they needed to, and she held in there and hung on and kept them in it and gave their team a chance. And sure enough, they were able to scratch out 3 runs there.
It turned out to be kind of a big play, that second out at third after Brittany's single up the middle. Just were you happy with the aggression there, the base running? I mean, what did you see there?
Well, especially with the top of the order coming up, I would have preferred she stop at second, because we're still in scoring position. We got the top of the order up. We've kind of got them on their heels a little bit. We always talk to our players about smart aggressiveness versus dumb aggressiveness. And I applaud Tay. She was being smart aggressive right there. She was pushing it. We're +2 at that point. Why not get 60 feet away? So I understand it. But in hindsight, I'm just sure if I could have stopped her at second base and not got the out, we'd love to have that. But, she's a good runner, aggressive runner on the bases. And, we're +2 and she was pushing it. They had to throw it, catch it, and tag her, and they did. So, that just happens.
Talking about hindsight just being 2020, but I had that decision to walk Gamble and load the bases. I know she had made good contact several times. Was that kind of what you were thinking there?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Because she's such a phenomenal hitter, an aggressive hitter. And I know that we're putting, another run in scoring position over there at second base like that and everything. Certainly we're not thinking about we're going to walk the next hitter. But we give ourselves a chance at 3 bases, right, to get an out. We don't have to necessarily pitch to her. And so we took a chance right there, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I think they'll ended up getting that 1 run after that. And then we got a pop out, I think, on the next one. So we took a chance, but that's kind of the theory is that, yeah, you load them up, but now you got a chance to get an out at 3 different spots instead of just, 2 in that case. So anyway.
And the mentality going into tomorrow, just facing Villanova.
1 game, that's what we've kind of been saying for the last, 2 weekends and everything. We're just playing 1 game, and that's our approach. We talked about it already out there in right field, and that's how it is. We got 1 game tomorrow, and we got to bring our best. We got to regroup. I told them too, hey, great news here. We get to play again tomorrow. It's not over, So take what we did here tonight and build on that confidence and take it into to the game tomorrow.
All right, we'll go to Zoom for the final question. Justin?
Yeah, Coach, I think they actually quoted you on the broadcast and said you thought maybe you even overscheduled in your non-conference, played a lot of tough teams. You took your lumps, but how important is playing those games in the non-conference in those environments? How important is that to your team being able to come out first game of a regional, nighttime under the lights, SEC, and be able to play like they did?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we would have done better than what we had did during that time frame. Looking at it right now, I think we've got the 16th ranked non-conference strength of schedule. So I think it absolutely prepared them. We played against a lot of really good teams. And as we were kind of talking to our players, you know what? I don't mean to sound arrogant or cocky, but they're all at home and we're still here playing. And so I think, it absolutely prepared them. Coming here to Arkansas earlier in the year, going extra innings with them, being familiar with this ballpark. That's what we tried to do, going to Missouri. We just, as I've always said, we'll play anyone, anywhere, anytime. And if you want to be a big dog, you got to think of yourself and play big dogs.
Coach, appreciate your time.
Thank you.